வணக்கம் மக்களே. வெல்கம் டு மித்ராவின் பார்வை. நான் உங்கள் மித்ரா ஃப்ரம் ஸ்வீடன். ஸோ இங்கே வந்திருக்கிற அனைவருக்கும் நன்றிகள். இனிமே வரப்போகிறவங்களுக்கும் ஒரு வார்ம் வெல்கம். ஸோ ஹலோ மக்களே. ஹலோ ஜானுமா, தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் ஃபார் ஜாயினிங் அஸ். மீதி இனி வரப்போகிறவங்களுக்கு எல்லாருக்குமே வந்து வணக்கங்கள். ஸோ இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பார்க்க போகிற டாபிக் வந்து கொஞ்சம் என்ன சொல்கிறது, கொஞ்சம் மனசுக்கு கஷ்டமான டாபிக் தான். நம்ம இது வந்து நேற்றே பேசியிருக்கணும், ஆனால் கொஞ்சம் பேச முடியாத சூழ்நிலை இருந்ததுனால இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பேச போகிறோம். ஸோ இந்திய திரையுலகில் வந்து பிரபலமான பாடகியாக வலம் வந்தவர் நம்ம தாயின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க அவங்கள, இல்லை வந்து அவங்கள தீதின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ லதா மங்கேஷ்கர், அதாவது பாரத் ரத்னா அந்த பட்டம் பெற்ற, அவங்க பெறாத பட்டமே கிடையாது. ஸோ அவங்கள பற்றி தான் நம்ம இன்னைக்கு பார்க்க போகிறோம். 92 வயதாகும் இவர் கொரோனா தொற்றால் வந்து மும்பையில் இருக்கிற ஒரு ப்ரைவேட் ஹாஸ்பிட்டலில் அட்மிட் ஆயிருந்தாங்க. அங்கே வந்து சிகிச்சை சரியில்லாமல், ஐ மீன் பலன் அளிக்காமல் வந்து அவங்க நம்ம முந்தா நேற்று நம்மளை விட்டு போயிட்டாங்க. ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு சின்ன ட்ரிபியூட், அவங்களோட ஆத்மா சாந்தி அடைய நம்ம எல்லாரும் இன்னைக்கு வந்து ஒன்று சேர்ந்து ப்ரேயர் பண்ணலாம். இதுக்காக தான் நம்ம இன்னைக்கு இங்கே வந்து எல்லாரும் மீட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஸோ இப்போ நான் வந்து வழக்கம் போல் விஜயை வந்து ஐ வில் ஜஸ்ட் டேக் இன்சைட் தி போர்ட், பிகாஸ் இவங்களை பற்றி பேசுறது வந்து விஜய் தான் கரெக்டான ஆளு நான் நினைக்கிறேன். ஏன்னா விஜய் வந்து அவர் வடநாட்டு சைடில் வளர்ந்ததுனால அந்த அவங்கள பற்றி, லதா மங்கேஷ்கர் அவங்களோட பாட்டுலாம் சின்ன வயசுல கேட்டு வளர்ந்தவர். ஸோ அவருக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். அவர் பேசினா நல்லா இருக்கும்னு நான் நினைச்சேன். விஜய்ஜி அண்ட் யார் வந்தாலும் நீங்கள் ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஏன்னா லதா மங்கேஷ்கர் அவங்கள பற்றி பேசணும்னா எவ்வளோ வேணால் பேசலாம், யார் வேணால் பேசலாம். ஸோ இன்னைக்கு வந்து இட் வில் பி ஓப்பன் மைக் செஷன். யார் வேணால் வந்து ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கோங்க தாராளமாக. வணக்கம் விஜய்ஜி அவர்களே, தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச்.
தேங்க்யூ மித்ராஜி. வணக்கம், வந்தனம், நமஸ்தே எல்லா வியூவர்ஸ்க்கும். நீங்கள் சொன்ன மாதிரி லதா மங்கேஷ்கர் அவர்கள் பற்றி யாருக்குமே தெரியாதுன்னு எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு டவுட்டு தான். ஏன்னா அவங்க தமிழில் கூட பல ஹிட் சாங்ஸ்லாம் பாடியிருக்காங்க.
ரொம்ப ஃபியூ தான்
பாடியிருக்காங்க. அதே மாதிரி தான் அவங்க ஜென்ரலாக நம்ம சவுத்தில் இருக்கவங்க நார்த்தில் போய் பாடுவாங்க, நார்த்தில் இருக்கவங்க சவுத்தில் வந்து பாடுவாங்க. பட் லதா மங்கேஷ் நீங்கள் சொன்ன மாதிரி நான் சின்ன வயசுலேருந்து லதா மங்கேஷ்கர் ஏன் ஒரு அவ்வளோ பிரியம்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, எவ்ரி ரிப்பப்ளிக் டே, இண்டிபெண்டன்ஸ் டேக்கு ஒரு சாங் பாடுவாங்க, மேரே வத்தன் கே லோகம் ஒரு சாங்கு. அந்த சாங்லாம் பார்த்து தான் வந்து ஒரு அந்த நாட்டுப்பற்று, ஐ மீன் அந்த பேட்ரியாட்டிசம்லாம் அவ்வளோ வளர்ந்தது எனக்குள்ளலாம். ஸோ அது வந்து பாடினது நம்ம லதா மங்கேஷ்கர் அவங்க தான். அந்த சாங் வந்து அவங்க 1979 ஐ திங்க் 79 ரிப்பப்ளிக் டே அன்னைக்கு நம்ம போடியத்தில் பாடினாங்க. ஜவஹர்லால் நேருவுக்கு முன்னாடி அந்த சாங் அவங்க பாடினாங்க ஸ்டேஜில். சொல்லுவாங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் ஜவஹர்லால் நேரு வந்து எல்லாருக்கும் முன்னாடி அந்த பாட்டு கேட்டு அழுதாரு, கண்ணில் தண்ணி வந்துச்சு. அந்த மாதிரி அவங்களோட குரல், அந்த மாதிரி அது எஃபெக்ட் அந்த ஒரு சாங்கு. எஸ், நைட்டிங்கேல் அவங்கள வந்து சும்மா சொல்லலை, நைட்டிங்கேல் ஆஃப் இந்தியா. அந்த குரல் வந்து ஷி வாஸ் அ நைட்டிங்கேல் ஆஃப் இந்தியா. நோ ரிப்ளேஸ்மெண்ட் ஃபார் நம்ம லதா மங்கேஷ்கர் அவங்களுக்கு. எல்லாருக்குமே நல்லா தெரியும், அவங்க அவங்க வந்து 50ஸ்லேருந்து பாடிட்டு இருக்காங்க. அவங்க ஐ மீன் கிட்டத்தட்ட 70-75 வருஷம் மொத்தமாக அவங்களோட ஹிஸ்ட்ரி, அவங்களோட கேரியர் ஹிஸ்ட்ரி இன் பிளேபேக் சிங்கிங் 7 டெக்கேட்ஸ்ன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. மோர் தென் 7.5 டெக்கேட்ஸ், 75 வருஷம் அவங்களோட ஹிஸ்ட்ரி. அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் அவங்களுக்கு 2001 வந்து பாரத் ரத்னா கிடைச்சது, த ப்ரெஸ்டீஜியஸ் சிவிலியன் அவார்டு அவங்களுக்கு 2001 கிடைச்சது. நீங்கள் சொன்ன மாதிரி பாரத் விபூஷன், பாரத் ரத்னா, பத்ம விபூஷன் அண்ட் பத்மபூஷன், செகண்ட் அண்ட் தேர்ட் ஹையஸ்ட் சிவிலியன் கேலண்ட்ரி அவார்ட் ரெண்டுத்தையும் அவங்க வாங்கியிருக்காங்க. ஸோ கிட்டத்தட்ட மூணு அவார்ட்ஸ் ப்ளஸ் 3 நேஷ்னல் அவார்ட்ஸு, பல ஃபிலிம்ஃபேர் அவார்ட்ஸ்லாம் அவங்க வாங்கியிருக்காங்க. ஸோ இப்படி சொன்னால் அவங்களோட அச்சீவ்மெண்ட்ஸு சொல்லிட்டே போகலாம், அதோட எண்டே கிடைக்காது. அவங்க கிட்டத்தட்ட வந்து 50,000 பாடுகள்லாம் சாங்ஸ் வந்து கிட்டத்தட்ட 20 லாங்குவேஜஸில் மொத்தமாக அவங்க லதா மங்கேஷ்கர் பாடியிருக்காங்க. ஸோ அப்பார்ட் ஃப்ரம் MS சுப்பலக்ஷ்மி, லதா மங்கேஷ்கர் மட்டும்தான் வந்து பாரத் ரத்னா வாங்கியிருக்காங்க. ப்ளஸ் ஓல்டஸ்டா அவங்க வயசான வந்து நேஷனல் அவார்டு எடுத்திருக்காங்க ஃபார் பிளேபேக் சிங்கரா. ஸோ வயசானவங்க அந்த ஏஜ்ல 69 இயர்ஸ் ஓல்டு அவங்க இருக்கும்போது அவங்க ஒரு நேஷனல் அவார்டு வாங்கினாங்க பிளேபேக் சிங்கிங்க்கு. ஸோ ஷி வாஸ் த ஓல்டஸ்ட் டு கெட் த பிளேபேக் நேஷனல் அவார்ட் ஃபார் பிளேபேக் சிங்கிங். ஸோ ஏன்னா வந்து சிங்கிங் வந்து ஜென்ரலா வந்து வயசாவா குரல் போயிடும் சொல்லுவாங்க. பட் இவங்களுக்கு வந்து வயசாவா அந்த என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, இங்கிலீஷ்ல சொல்லுவாங்க, வைன் வந்து எவ்வளோக்கு எவ்வளோ ஓல்ட் ஆகுதோ அவ்வளோக்கு எவ்வளோ நல்லா இருக்குன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அதே மாதிரி தான் லதா மங்கேஷ்கர் ஜியோட குரல் நினைக்கிறேன். ஒரு பர்சன் கூட அவங்களது குறையவே இல்லை. ஸோ இது வந்து இட்ஸ் அ பிக் லாஸ்ங்க. எத்தனை பேருக்கு நம்ம தமிழ்நாடு நம்ம எப்படி வந்து எஸ்பிபி சார் இறந்து போகும்போது ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருந்துச்சு. அந்த கஷ்டம்லாம் சொல்லவே முடியாது. தெரியல, ஐ மீன் லைக் ஒரு வேர்ட்ஸால எக்ஸ்பிரஸ் பண்ணவே முடியாது. எஸ்பிபி சார் இறந்து போகும்போது எனக்கும் தெரியும், மித்ராஜிக்கும் தெரியும். நாங்கெல்லாம் வந்து அவரு he was everywhere. He was not a part of our life. He was like everywhere. நம்ம கேட்குற சாங்ஸ் தான் நம்ம வந்து இட் மேக்ஸ் அஸ் ஹாப்பி. அண்ட் அவரோட சாங்ஸ் தான் ஐ மீன் லைக் ஸ்டார்டிங் ஃப்ரம் 80ஸ்லேருந்து இப்போ இருக்கிற நம்ம லேட்டஸ்டா ரஜினி படத்து வரைக்கும் எஸ்பிபி பாடி இருக்காரு. ஸோ அவரோட ஜர்னி, அவரோட கரியரோட லைஃப் ஸ்பேன் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இதே மாதிரி தான். இட்ஸ் லைக் ஹியூஜ் லைஃப் ஸ்பேன்ஸ். அதில் அவ்வளோ பாடல்கள் பாடி அவங்க வந்து நம்மளை இவ்வளோ எஃபெக்ட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்களே. ஸோ அதே மாதிரி தான். ஏன்னா ஹிந்தி தெரிஞ்சவங்களுக்கு, நான்லாம் மித்ராஜி சொன்ன மாதிரி ரொம்ப ஹிந்தி பாட்டு பிரியம் எனக்குலாம். நான்லாம் சின்ன வயசுலேருந்து வளரும் போது ஃபுல்லாக ஹிந்தி பாட்டு தான் கேட்டிருந்தேன். நான் சொல்றது ஃப்ரம் பிளாக் அண்ட் ஒயிட்ஸ், நர்கிஸ், நூத்தன் அவங்க ஏராலேருந்து நான் அந்த பாட்டெலாம் கேட்டுட்டு வந்திருக்கேன். நான் ராஜ் கபூர் காலத்தில் அந்த சைட்லேருந்து நான் பாட்டு கேட்டு வந்திருக்கேன். நம்ம லதா மங்கேஷ்கர் வந்து அந்த டைம்லேருந்து தான் பாடிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஸோ லிட்ரலி வந்து irreplaceable லாஸ் ஃபார் இந்தியா தான் சொல்லணும். அந்த பாலிவுட்டு திரைப்படம் அதெல்லாம் சொல்லவே முடியாது. இட்ஸ் irreplaceable ஃபார் இந்தியா தான் நம்ம சொல்லணும் நம்ம. ஏன்னா அவங்க அவ்வளோ கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க பாட்டுலையே. ஏன்னா நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு பீஸ் ஆஃப் மைண்ட் கொடுக்குதுன்னா சாங்ஸ், மூவிஸ், ஒரு ஹாப்பினஸ், ஒரு பீஸ் ஆஃப் மைண்ட், ஒரு எஸ்கேபிசம் ஃப்ரம் ரியாலிட்டி. நம்ம ரியாலிட்டிலேருந்து நம்ம சந்தோஷமா இருக்கணும்னா நம்ம வந்து வி ஆல்வேஸ் கோ டர்ன் டுவர்ட்ஸ் மியூசிக். சந்தோஷமா இருந்தா பாட்டு போடுறா, துக்கமா இருந்தா மச்சான் பாட்டு போடுறா. ஸோ ஃபார் எனி மூட் வி ஆல்வேஸ் டர்ன் டு மியூசிக். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு மியூசிக் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியிலேருந்து யாரும் இவ்வளோ எனி ஒன் ஹூ இந்த மாதிரி இவ்வளோ பெரிய கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன் கொடுத்தவங்கள மிஸ் பண்ணா கண்டிப்பா வந்து இட்ஸ் அ பிக் லாஸ், இட்ஸ் அ ஹியூஜ் லாஸ். ஆக்சுவலா ஐ வாஸ் ரியலி ப்ரவுட் டு சி அவங்களோட லாஸ்ட் ரைட்ஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப அருமையா வந்து நான் ரொம்ப பெருமைப்பட்டேன் அந்த ஒரு விஷயத்துல வந்து. லைக் நம்ம பிஎம் மோடி அவர்கள் அவரே வந்து வித் கன்ஸோட ஐ திங்க் 21 கன் ஷாட் சல்யூட்டோட அவங்கள வந்து லாஸ்டா அவங்கள எரிச்சாங்க. ஸோ ஐ மீன் லைக் அது சொல்றதுக்கு அதுக்கு வார்த்தையே இல்லை. ரொம்ப பெருமையா இருந்துச்சு. நமஸ்தே சசிஜி.
நமஸ்தே விஜய்ஜி.
நமஸ்தே சசிஜி. ஜெய் ஹிந்த்.
How are you folks?
Good Shashiji. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Nice Shashiji. Yes, today we took this we won't say we took this topic, but we wanted to talk about Lata Mangeshkar a couple days back itself, but we didn't got the time, so we thought okay, today we have to talk about her because she has been a legend, and we cannot just not let know our audience, our Tamil audience, they know about her, but still we need to throw a little bit more light on her history, on her life, how she struggled, how she came into, because still many people, they haven't been listening to old Hindi songs, and Lata Mangeshkar is all over in 50s and 60s. So
true. Yeah.
So, yes, Shishiji.
So I think a lot many people know that she is the eldest child in her family. So she has 3 younger sisters and 1 younger brother. Because her father passed away in 1942, she was forced to take up family responsibilities at the age of 13 itself. So that's how we started. And then Asha ji also started almost at the same time. And one thing I have read about them is wherever she used to go, be it to play with a friend or whatever, she used to tag along. She used to take Asha ji also along with her. and
Exactly.
yeah. So yeah, means I think because her yeah, she had to shoulder the responsibility. I think it was a kind of yeah. Means I think she made many sacrifices like that. For example, yeah, she never got married, as you all know. Because she felt that okay, she has to shoulder the responsibilities as such, and if
True.
she would go away to her husband's place, yeah, then who would take care of them and all that is what she was wondering as such. And did you also read about this in 1962 that okay, she almost met
She was
with her
poisoned,
end?
right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
That
yeah. That was
that.
again. I mean, like talking about Bollywood, or I don't know. It's a Bollywood, or it's people always have their own conspiracy thinking.
Mm.
Like, okay, somebody from the family member, because they also say that Lataji never had a good relation, good terms with her sister Asha Bhosle also. But
No, no, yeah, means yeah. In between, she did. I think Ashaji got married somewhere in the means maybe 50s or something like that, and
yeah,
then yeah, but she married Lataji's secretary only. If you
mm,
have
yeah,
heard of it, so then yeah,
yeah,
means they looked at. But yeah, actually Lataji knew that okay, maybe he's not a good family person or whatever. And I think after, means I think I don't know how many children she has from that marriage, but she had to divorce him, and
yeah,
means I think,
yeah.
yeah, that some kind of a reconciliation happened between
True.
her and the remaining family.
Yeah.
But yeah, then they have sung a number of songs in the 60s together. So more often than not, yeah, Lataji would sing for the heroine, and then Ashaji would sing for the heroine's friend in that movie. But yeah,
True.
Ashaji by herself also had become a lead singer by that time.
Absolutely.
So that's how it was. But Lataji was, yeah, very, I would say, principled in that way. Yeah, you remember that song from Sangam where she sings for Vajantimala about "मैं क्या करूँ रा मुझे बुड्ढा मिल गया."
Buddha mil gaya.
Yes, that song she was totally against singing it. It seems because of the lyrics and all that, which she felt this was somewhere in 1963, 64 sometime. So
Yeah.
she felt it was very vulgar and all that. She refused actually, and then yeah. But yeah, ultimately she maybe sang the song maybe half-heartedly or whatever.
Mm.
So those kinds of cases, yeah, she was very cultured, as we all know. And then, so that's the thing.
Actually, in one of the interviews, she herself said that मैं थोड़े पुराने ज़माने की हूँ. So it's like I'm little bit from the old age, you know. I mean, she was talking about the that before 80s and the now the late recent times, you know. So she was also
Mm,
saying about the dresses and she particularly said that the songs
mm,
before they used to have more meaning. They used to be connected to the movies, and they the songs itself used to tell a story, and they've been
mm,
a part of a story. But nowadays the
mm.
songs were not that much interesting or
Yeah,
that much meaningful.
true.
They are just songs. She said that one, so that was quite impressive
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
thing to hear from her. So
Yeah, yeah. Means, there are a lot of stories about her. If we start talking about it one after another, I don't know even yeah, if we'll be able to finish it in 1 week also. So, a
true,
lot of stories
true,
like that.
true.
So, that's the thing. She was my father's favorite singer. He used to be a big movie buff, 50s, 60s, and all that.
50 cents.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I
So,
was looking on the YouTube video only. I mean, like one of the I don't know which one they made like this tribute to Lata Mangeshkar, and all the songs what they have. And they picked few songs, you know, like old songs, really hit songs. It just
yeah,
took me to my school days when I was like running to the school, you know, and especially that Mere Watan Ke Logo. I just started the whole
yeah,
this
yeah,
session with that song only. I don't know
yeah.
people maybe from South. I really doubt anybody knows that song also, or anybody can
Mhm.
realize the impact what that song had on kids at that age. I mean,
Yeah.
मेरे वतन के लोगों जरा आँख में भर लो पानी. Oh my God! It tingles your patriotism that much when you listen that song.
True, true. I think I mean whichever song she sang, I think that the emotion would truly fill the heart, be it a devotional song or a patriotic song or means it could be anything related to humanity and all that. Yeah, I think that was her kind of means I think she was a perfectionist is what I would like to say, because
True.
she used to practice also is what I heard before singing every song. So that's the thing. And
Shashiji,
she was yeah,
sorry to
Mitra.
interrupt. Please listen to her Tamil song. She has sung one song. It was super duper hit. Okay, obviously
Oh,
it will be a super hit. It's like,
uh-huh.
if you Google it, Valayo say Galagala, Satya movie, Tamil
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Please, after your live or whenever you have time, just please listen to that song.
Absolutely,
Mesmerizing
absolutely.
song.
Oh, is it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think she's. I heard she sung in 36 languages, if I'm not
Yeah.
wrong. So yeah, yeah. So Tamil, obviously, so many melody songs are there. So yes, obviously, I'll surely look for it. Is that the only song that she has sung in Tamil, Mitraji? Or
No,
She has sung few, but it was the super hit
okay,
because she was very busy in Marathi and Hindi films, so she didn't have that
okay,
much time to sing in
understood.
Tamil language,
Okay,
sorry. And
yeah.
she sung in with Ilayaraja music.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So that's good to know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Miss, have you also heard about this episode where she fought for the royalty of singers getting their share?
exactly. And
Yeah.
because of her also, in she started, I don't know how far that is truth, but she only started this awards also for playback singing in Filmfare. Before that, in Filmfare, they didn't had a playback singing award or something like that. And then I think
Mhm.
she did these both things. One was the royalty for singing, and also this one also.
BJJ, I think you're stuck.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
film fair also. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like she only started the award, the playback singer award, or she fought for that award, because before that there was no award like playback singer award or something like that. That's what I
Mhm.
also heard in one of the yeah, YouTube channels. Apart
Also,
from the royalty,
yeah, exactly, the royalty.
apart from the royalty.
Yeah, yeah. And do you know how many film fair awards she has won, BJJ?
Actually, she said to them like, okay, enough. I can't take any more awards after 69, because now, I mean, like, if she keeps doing that, then the young talents will not get a chance. So it was from 1965 to 69. She was just banging all the Filmfare awards.
Oh, you've done your research very well, Vijay. I should compliment you on that.
No,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
right.
like, yeah, she was banging every Filmfare award. Then she said that, okay, enough. Now the young talents has to come, and she can't take
Yeah,
any more awards. So she said like, okay, stop it. And that shows her character. That shows her not even the character, but yeah, the person she was from inside.
yes, yes, absolutely.
The person she was from inside. So yeah, it was in I think, yeah, 1990 when she got a national award. She was 69 years
Mhm.
old, and she was the oldest person to get a national award for playback singing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, you can just keep on adding the achievements what she has done in her career.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
unbelievable lady. And that's what I also, just before you joined, I was telling to our viewers, like, I felt so proud when I saw the last rites, how they took her, how the kind of respect when even Modi ji came, and like all with the militaries and everything. I felt so happy, like, okay, this lady deserved it, and she got her last respect from the country. So at least, I mean, like, we paid that last respect to her. I was really happy to see that one, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, means for me it's like more like a nostalgia because I've grown up listening to her songs, be it of whatever it could be, romantic and all that. So, but I think yeah, it's one thing which we have taken from all great artists. Yeah, humility was one of them, and then on
Yes.
humanitarian grounds, and then the kind of talent that she had. I think she would have easily. I don't know how many acts of girls would have taken up to singing just because of her. So with all of this, yeah, enriches our culture is what I tend to believe. So she would have surely contributed to that heritage also of India in terms of how we are through music, sheer dedication, and from the growing from the grassroots. She contributed so much, not just for music, but for everything related to humanity and so many other things in this country. So yeah, I think the love means how much of a salute we give her, it's less on this. So yeah, that's the kind of impact that she has had on India is what I would yeah like to say. So that's something. And she also was requested by Rishikesh Mukherjee, who directed this movie called Anand, starring Rajesh Khanna and Amitabh Bachchan.
With Amitabh
He
Bachchan.
wanted, yeah, he wanted her to be the music director. But yeah, she said, sorry, I don't have the bandwidth. And those days she was very, very busy. So that's why she says, I will surely sing a song, but yeah, please don't ask me to direct the music for this movie, which she could have done maybe, but yeah. And then yeah, Rishikesh Mukherjee, the director, took Salil Chaudhary to be the music director, and Lataji has one song in that movie, which is very, very melodious actually.
But
So
she did produce some musics in Marathi, I think so. In Marathi
yes,
movie.
yes, yeah, that was
She did
much
produce.
better. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, much. And she also sang for her younger brother Hridaynath Mangeshkar in a few movies,
Yeah.
whichever I think in Marathi or in Hindi also. In Hindi, he gave music for one movie called Mashal, and yeah, she sang few songs in that movie. So that way, I think yeah, means your family support and everything because yeah, I think till last it was only her actually because Asha ji also had to take care of her own family
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so I think yeah, then Usha ji, Usha Mangeshkar, Meena Mangeshkar, and all of them, yeah, she really literally I think ensured that okay they are at least on safe grounds. And her father Deenanath Mangeshkar was very well known in Maharashtra those days,
He
right?
was also a big musician, right? And he was giving classes also, a lot of music classes.
Yes, yes, that's the way all of them got into music, and
Yeah.
it is how. And she was
And
very
even
close. Mhm.
sorry, yeah.
No, no, she was close to the three big stars of those days: Raj Kapoor, Devanand, and
Yeah,
Dilip.
yeah. And her
So
name was originally Hema Marekar, Lata Mangeshkar ji's name.
I'm not really sure because I heard you remember that song called "Aayega Aayega Aane Wala"
Aega Aane
someone.
Wala. That's a song where she got the first break.
Yeah, so means I think for some reason it became so popular that means I was reading somewhere that in the movie poster it was said that okay it is sung by Asha, and
Hmm.
that's what I remember, and I was confused why Ashaji's name was put there. But that is how, and many people, because Madhubala, the heroine's name was also Asha in that movie, they thought
Hmm.
Madhubala is only singing because playback singing was not so
Yeah.
popular.
Exactly, you are right. Actually, at that time, I also read in one place like that song in the
Mm,
beginning. They said that
mm,
it was sung by the heroine, and
mm,
Lata Mangeshkar ji's name was not known to the people. And then afterwards, the director said that it was sung by
mm.
a very young girl, Lata
Yeah,
Mangeshkar.
true, true. And in that movie, in that song, actually, if you watch it, the hero Ashok Kumar, yeah, he seems to be hearing the song from a very great distance.
Yeah,
So when
yeah,
the song was recorded, actually, she was made to stand very much away from the mic, it seems. And then she was supposed to walk towards the mic, singing the song, the initial couple of lines. And then she had to stand in front of the song and then begin the song, actually. So that is when, in the movie, also Ashok Kumar gets to hear the song
the
fully,
song.
clearly.
Yes, yes,
So
exactly,
because yeah, there
exactly.
was no technicalities in those days, in the 40s, so that was the approach which was yeah adopted. That is something which I heard only yesterday, I guess. And yeah, so imagine how much. See, today we have I don't know so many technologies where
Technology.
even a non-singer can become a singer.
Yeah, yeah.
But in
I mean,
those
at that time they
days,
used to sing in the set, right? With all the music and instruments they used
hmm,
to play, and they used to like what to
yes,
say. They make the song in the set itself, and they used to shoot. So everything was done in one place. So things have
Yes, yes.
evolved amazingly, like a big leap from 50s to,
Hmm.
if you start looking at, that's what I used to tell to Mitraji also. Sometimes we see a lot of singing
Hmm.
shows, and I mean, I'm telling you,
Hmm.
Shashiji, some of the kids are so talented. If Lata Mangeshkar and all big singers, if they see these kids, they will be like, wow, what kind of how can such a small kid have this much of talent? And singing on a
Hmm.
live show or a like concert is not easy, because you have to give the complete vocal, you have to bring out the complete voice. But when you're doing a recording, people used to do a lot of gimmicks, like they on the post recording, on the post production, they could increase your tone, and they could do many things when the song, when we are hearing a song in the movies, but when the
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
are singing like on the stage, they are doing everything
Hmm.
by themselves. So it's a huge task. So what I'm trying to say is the
Yes.
technology has changed a lot, and as you said,
Hmm.
any non-singer will sound
Hmm.
like a singer when you hear the songs in the movie, but in reality it's different.
Yeah, I mean, because that auto tuner and so many stuff has come.
Yeah,
I don't even know about that. Yeah, anybody can sing even a rag based song also, or even it could be a disco song or whatever. But yeah, but in those days it was purely on talent only. Means whatever they sung over the mic, that is the one which had to be reverberating on the yeah, in the movie also. So that was one big ask actually. So but yeah, which I think in those days itself she had to prove her metal. But over a period of time, also, I think she took a lot more challenges, is what I heard. Actually, means in the 40s itself, yeah, Dilip Kumar, once he heard her singing some ghazal. And then, yeah, it seems he just told her, I think you'll have to fix your Urdu pronunciation and all that. So she
yeah,
took Urdu classes also. And then she made sure that, okay, whatever she sang, be it a ghazal or whatever, yeah, it is near perfection, if not perfect. So, that's because yeah, even means Marathi ladies, they would not be very comfortable talking Urdu because
Urdu.
it's not a day-to-day language as such. So, but yeah, she still mastered that art, and then yeah, she took that pain to come over whatever, and then yeah, that is lot many things have changed like that. And so, this one more song is there of us from this movie called Hira Panna, where she sings and then it is like that she sings one particular line and then says there's some kind of an echo which happens. So she was highly impressed by the music director of that movie, R.D. Burman, saying that okay, means how could you manage to get that echo when I was not even when I did not even sing it again, something like that he had done. But that was the magic of R.D. Burman. But that's another
True.
matter. But yeah, this he was very happy that okay, technologically so much. Advancement happened in the music industry. And yeah, but I think she's an icon. There's no two doubts about it. So
Even
that's
in one
mm,
of the interviews, she said her favorite playback singer was Kishore Kumar. Probably, I mean, like many, they have been singing a lot of many songs together. But Kishore
yeah,
Kumar used to say like he felt intimidated by Lata Mangeshkar ji, the talent and the way she sings and
yeah,
everything. So he used to feel that okay, she's very powerful. It's not
uh-huh,
like powerful like a physical way, but in her
mm,
talent. She's a very
mm.
powerful lady, and he used to feel like a little bit intimidated by her. So that's something quite quite amazing to hear, right?
I think yeah, they both started almost peaking at the same time. So he and she, they both sang in one movie for Devanand. Yeah, in a Devanand movie where Kishore sang for the first time. I think it was called Ziddi. This was again in the late 40s, and she was also singing in that movie. So they almost peaked at the same time. So they were very close. He was a very fun-loving guy. I mean, interestingly, means what I was told is that Kishore Kumar himself never had any classical training in music, and
True,
but
true.
he could naturally play the piano and all that. So she was very impressed by that. Which I think she had a classical training but yeah, so that is why she was so impressed with him as a singer. And
Yeah, because her dad, Lata Mangeshkar's dad, only gave
yeah,
her a little bit of train. She was afraid to sing in front of her dad. Actually, in the beginning,
no,
she was
Okay.
She used to go and sing in front of her mom when her dad is taking classes for other students. So she used to go back and she used to sing for in front of her mom. And one day, that's what I heard. One day, one of her dad's student made some mistakes, and she came and she corrected those mistakes. At that time, her dad found out. Okay, I was thinking like I'm the only one in the family who has the singing this talent, not talent,
Went up.
but yeah. But that
Yeah.
day he saw her. I mean, like, and and he asked her, okay, come, let's do some training. And then he started to train her. And then even he said to her that, okay, you're gonna be like one of the best singers the history is gonna see, or something like that. He said to her. So
And
then
that was
officially she started to take classes. Yeah, Shiriji.
okay. I think that was the encouragement that she also needed, and then it all grew from there only, I guess.
Exactly.
She sang the maximum songs for Lakshmikant Pyarelal. And apparently she had told them, it's good that you're not classically trained, so you can choose to bring out music with whatever freedom you have, because many a times I feel a bit constrained by some of the ragas and all that. But you two don't have that kind of a constraint as such, which is why I love working with you. So, and they also love to have her in their movies. So she sang the maximum for them, it seems. And even R.D. Burman, when he started out, this was in a movie called Chote Nawab in
Choti Nawab,
19
yeah.
in the early 60s. So that was when he wanted her to sing for his first song. And when he requested, she obliged willingly. But the thing was that, okay, she was not in good terms with R.D. Burman's father, S.D. Burman.
S.D. Burman.
Those days.
That was
Yeah.
until
So then,
until 1960 something. They were always a little bit of ruffle between these two, S.D. Burman and
60s. Yeah, but
60s until
means
some
what
60s.
happened? After that song recording was done, she asked Adi Burman, that means, will you not make me meet your father? And then Adi Burman, he's a very innocent kind of a man, but he has a fantastic sense of humor. He said he is waiting for you behind the door. Just go and say hello to him. And when she went there, S.T. Burman was indeed standing there in the studio. It was a kind of a tearful reunion, is what I hear. Of course,
Oh,
after that, there were not many movies. She sang for him in Guide, Bandini, and so many other movies. So that way, that bond was recreated. Yeah, I would say, it was rekindled, and she sang for S.D. Burman also a lot many songs after that. So I
I
think
don't know how many.
she did patch up. So she had a
Yeah.
conflict with Jai Kishan because of Buddha Millia. She had a conflict with Mohammed Rafi because of the royalty issue. And I think so. Lot many things went wrong, but still I think she patched up with everybody and then continued to do the work. Maybe that was her greatness. Maybe she had a very forgiving heart, or maybe she chose to ask for forgiveness, whichever way. I think
True.
because patching up doesn't require that. Maybe that ego problem was not there, is what I think.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. Even Mohammed Rafi Ji also, of course.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
when they gave Lata Mangeshkar ji the Guinness Book of World Record in 75 for singing like almost 25,000 songs, so he made a kind of a what you call it. I'm not getting it.
Challenge.
Something like that,
He
because
challenged.
he challenged that. He said that he sang more than her, or something around 27 he has sung. And then they edited the award, or they added Mohammed Rafiji, like clause. Okay, fine, okay, he did that one also, like that. So yes, she had a little bit ruffle with some of the peoples in the industry, but afterwards she patched up with almost everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the only person means I've never heard her talk about him is O.P. Nair, because O.P. Nair always took Asha Bhosle, and before Asha Bhosle, he used to take Geet Adas for his songs as a
Geeta
female
Ganesh,
singer. But he never worked with Lata Mangeshkar, though he was so popular in the 60s and all that. So, but I've never heard her band mouth him or whatever. So maybe she just took it as his decision and then just went ahead with whatever she had to do.
Yeah.
So
actually, last year we also lost SPB sir, Balasubramaniam sir
yes.
from South. Same. I mean, like we don't have any words to just, if we start talking about him. I mean, he was beyond any legends. I mean, like the number of songs and number of contribution what he has done to the music industry, not in one language. I mean, of course, just same like Lata Mangeshkar ji, but very prominently you can see in Hindi, you can see in Telugu, you can see in Malayalam, you can see in Tamil. He was
very
amazing, Shashi ji. He was amazing, and it was a big loss. I mean, like, I don't know this generation people still how much they are connected to SPB sir, but we are really connected to him. So it's like
So I think SPB made his debut in Ek Duje Ke Liye, right, in Hindi.
in Hindi,
And
yeah.
he sang alongside Lata ji only in that movie. If I remember, it was directed by K. Balachandar.
K. Balachandar, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Kamal Hassan's debut movie in Hindi.
Very
This
true.
song,
In Hindi.
Hum Bane Tum Bane.
Yeah, that song, yes.
Hum Bane, okay.
Yeah. It was very famous in
Please
Tamil. Please continue.
Sir, I'm not that good in singing. I know when talking about Lata ji, I should not do that.
Okay. I mean, it's a Tamil movie. It's a remake, right, in Hindi?
No, actually, no. We don't have any Tamil movie. It was a completely Hindi movie, sir. Shashi ji.
Oh, is
We
it?
didn't have
Okay.
any.
It
Yeah,
was a
we
Hindi
didn't.
movie. In between, Kamal used to talk in Tamil, right? Because
he was a guy
he's
from
from
Chennai or
basically
something like that.
Chennai,
Yeah, but it was not a remake,
Yeah.
or at least I don't know if there
Oh,
was any
is it?
movie in Tamil.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but means he comes from a Tamil family in that movie, and then in a span of 1 month, he learns so many languages and all that. I'm sure. But I think means, in that movie also, I think Lata Mangeshkar ji sang with SPB, and Lakshmikant Parallel was the music director. So
Namaste,
So SPB ji.
Hello, Sanjay sir.
Just want to
Namaste.
say namaste to Sanjay sir.
Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath.
Yeah. Is he coming online?
I don't think so, sir.
I really doubt he doesn't come. He has his own slot on Saturday. He never jumps slots.
Sanjay sir, do you want to join us? Yes.
By the way, I went through that session. Yeah, I went through his session a day later, and I really loved. Yeah. So, but I don't think it'll be appropriate to talk about WF under all that talk we're talking about Lataji.
True. I mean, when you're talking about you said the movie Guide movie, right? I mean, that's a Devanand movie, right? The Guide. I mean, the song, one of the songs, I don't remember the song. It's the picturization where the echo comes, right? I don't remember the song, Shashi. The song which which song I'm talking about.
No, in not Guide. I was talking about Heerapanna. It's a Devanand movie.
Okay.
Yeah. So in Guide, she sang for S.T. Burman, but there was Aaj Fir Jeene Ki Tamanna Hai is one song.
Yeah,
and then there was one more called Piya Tu Se Naina Lage Re. So another beautiful. So actually, there's a trivia about that movie which I got to know very recently only. Actually, Vijay Anand is the director of that movie, who is Devanand's brother. And he wanted all the songs to be sung only by Lataji.
Oh.
And Devanand was like, he's the producer of the movie. He was saying, what are you saying about what will my role be then? And Devanand, as it is, he wants, he's a huge fan of music, very good music. All of his old movies at least used to have very good music. So he forced, a couple of songs to be added. One was that Kya Se Kya Ho Gaya, which was sung by Rafi, and another was Dil Dhal Jaye. And then, that is how, at least 2 solo numbers he got it added for himself. And so that was the thing. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, Lataji has done a very fantastic job. So in that movie, if you see Vijayji, she sang one duet with Kishore Kumar because they were in the middle. She was, means you remember that Cold War between Mohammed Rafi and
And Lataji, yeah.
Lataji. So there were a lot many movies like that where either Mohammed Rafi got to sing with other female singers like Suman Kalyanpur or Asha Bhosle also. And Lataji used to sing with Kishore Kumar
With Kishore Kumar.
or Mahendra Kapoor or Mukesh. So that way, yeah, they were trying to make this one. But ultimately, I believe Jai Kishan of Shankar Jai Kishan fame, he brought about that reconciliation between the two of them.
Yes, exactly. And even this famous song, because this Dammaro Dam song, everybody knows, even in South, like that was a huge hit, Dammaro Dam, and that was first given to Lataji only. But then
Oh, I oh,
Lataji said, okay, this one, this tone fits more to my sister Asha, and then
oh,
that
yeah.
was given to Asha because she tried to sing that song and she felt like, okay, this is not my kind of tone, or it doesn't fit nicely. Probably this
Mm.
should go to Asha, and she gave that one to Asha because that song was like everyone. I mean, like even in South, everybody used to say "Dammaro Dam," because that word is like so famous. Some of the songs are like even in Hindi, Shashiji, even
Mm.
South, you people will be humming that song. No matter, I
Oh,
mean, they don't really get the whole thing, but some songs were so famous at that time, like
true.
Dammaro Dam and
Mm.
this which one, the Kamal movie. Just now you said that one.
एक
uh,
दूजे के लिए.
Ek Tujhe Ke Liye, and actually Maine Pyar Kiya, that movie. So some of
Oh,
the
yeah.
songs are like that, which they were really super. Maine Pyar Kiya was like, I don't know how much it was.
Yeah.
Of course, it was a big hit in super duper hit in north side, but in South it created, even it was not dubbed also. See, people
Oh,
used to dub the movie. It was not dubbed. The songs, Hindi
uh-huh.
songs, used to play in South at that time.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So these movies
Look at that.
were in that kind of a hit, super duper hit, I would say. Some of the movies only have did that kind of fame in South, and these are one of the movies. So Dammarodam song is one of that songs, but that was given first to yeah, Lataji.
Yeah, yeah. So, okay, Dammarudam is one, but do you know there's one Vamp song which Lataji has sung in Hindi?
Actually, she didn't agree to sing that song also. That was a
Which
Dharmender
one?
movie. Um,
No, uh,
uh,
no. This is a Sanjay Khan movie actually called Intakam, where
and
she sang a Vamp song for Helen. And
for
that was the
Helen,
only time, yeah, that was the only time she sang that song.
which song do you know,
So
Shashiji?
it's called Aa Jaane Ja, something like that. Aa Jaane
जाने
Ja,
जा
something like that.
देख रहा
आजा,
ढूंढ तुझे. Yeah,
नहीं
yeah,
नहीं,
yeah.
आजा के मेरा हुस्न जवा जवा, something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Something
Since
like
I'm
that.
not,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a Helen movie, Helen song. Yeah, yeah.
that was
Shashi
sung by
ji, you have a
Lata.
very good voice.
Oh, thank you, Mukherjee. Yeah, I think I should practice a lot.
Yes,
But all I
keep
have
doing it.
you can,
One day we can have a session, all your favorite songs.
All
oh
singers,
yeah.
grab the mic, come to the stage. Let's
Yeah,
sing.
yeah, online we can do something about it. Yeah, 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 sure. I used to be a singer, but not like a playback singer and all that. But yes, just out of
Really,
hobby
Shashiji?
during
Wow.
college. Yeah, yeah. During my college days, I used to participate in college events and all that. So, means it's thanks to my mother. I had that blessing from her that okay, you have
Wow.
a very nice voice. Just take care of that. She was also a very melodious singer, I would say. And
Wow.
then that
Do
was
you
the
play
only
any
blessing.
instrument, Shashiji?
No, no, I don't.
You
I
don't.
just
Okay.
sing. But yeah, I tend to practice with karaoke these days if at all I get some
Mm.
time. Otherwise, I don't play any instrument as such. So yeah, Adi Burman is my favorite, and Lata ji is, as I said, my favorite female singer. Of course, yeah, means there are a lot many actually. Even Asha ji is a fantastic singer as such. But yeah, I prefer to listen to Lata ji. So that way, and of course, in male, I like to listen to Kishore Kumar songs a lot.
Kishore Kumarji. Honestly, Shashiji, I mean, like this morning only, I was after 2 years. I was listening to some Hindi songs. When I was listening about Lataji and all the songs which I grew up at that time, the black and white songs. Every song were like they have been playing it, just like I was getting for every song I was getting goosebumps, just like hearing. So
Maybe like it's after 1.5 years, no, we stopped listening to all Hindi songs. All of a sudden,
it's more than 2 years, I would say. Yeah.
That's what
Yeah. But yeah, somehow I feel I think the true talent in Bollywood is getting lost because last year Dilip Kumar so passed away, and this year Lataji it happened, and yeah, of course before that Sushant. So lot many good people I think we have lost thanks to this whatever it could be crime or it could be because of disease or because of old age and all that. But it's certainly Rishi Kapoor was one more, and then Irfan Khan is one more. So yeah, I think it's been a very tough time for Bollywood, which is supposed to be a hub of creativity, but it has become a hub of criminality. I don't know why.
Same in South also, Shashiji. I mean, SPB sir, and we also lost our Vivek sir. Very talented actor, a comedian actor, a social worker, active social worker, Shashiji. Very active social worker who struggled a lot from his young age. Abdul Kalam was his favorite, like a role model. Yeah. And he's also full of knowledge, and he was also a very active social worker. We lost because of the COVID. So I don't know the right word. What you said was the crime. The crime. What it's not a disease. It's a crime. What happened?
I think the biggest pandemic has been crime only. I don't know how many have witnessed for which we have still not got any cure. But yes, I think we'll have to. Maybe it's in a way. I think it shapes up our way of thinking and all that. Once we see all these hardships, once we lose people, only then I guess we get to see their value. So yeah, maybe we are supposed to be getting all of those aspects also, because if we are all together forever and all that, I don't know how much we'll become monsters only, I guess, because we are not afraid to lose anything, and then we will just say that okay, whatever we can do, we will do, because obviously we won't lose anything. But at least this way, if we can condition our minds to all these hardships, then at least we will become more closer to whatever we are supposed to become in terms of spirituality and all that. So that's beside the point. But yeah, coming back to Lataji, I think one song which I always hum within myself is from Hamdo, no? Allah Tero Naam, Ishwar Tero Naam. You remember that song? Allah Tero Naam, Ishwar Tero Naam, which is
Allah Tero Naam, Ishwar Tero Naam. Yeah.
So, and the situation is so heart-wrenching in that movie when she sings that song. It's picturized on Nanda, but yeah, it's shown when Nanda's husband Devanand is in the middle of war, and I think they used to picture it so beautifully. The kind of conflict. See, if you have war which is kind of tearing us apart, at the same time, this music kind of soothes our heart. And then, we are really left so emotional, feeling for our country and all that. So, and then, we have the touch of being trying to surrender to God also in that song. So, I think it was a fantastic, rendition of a very melodious song. Jaydev was the music director, and that's the beauty of Lataji, I would say. Same in Hakikat, which was another war movie, where I think Dharmendra was there, and he and his love interest, which was played by Priya Rajvansh. So Priya Rajvansh has quite a few melodious songs sung by Lataji. Yeah. Those songs are like an oasis in the movie, because otherwise, we get to see soldiers and war and bombing and all of this.
True.
And So that's the kind of effect her voice had. So I was very surprised when means a female voice was used because I didn't know in a war movie what role will a female have. But yeah, Chetan Anand, who's the director of that movie, he's done a fantastic job there also.
True.
Yeah,
Shashi, you remember this song, Rajesh Khanna, and I don't know, I don't remember the name of the heroine. Shayad Meri Shadi Ka Khayal.
Oh yeah, Tina Munim. Yeah.
Tina Monim.
Tina Munim.
I remember this one, like at that age, every day we used to have this radio, air radios, and everywhere they used to play this song only in the morning.
Oh yeah. This was, so Kishore Kumar hated that song like anything.
But
He was saying, what kind of lyrics are these?
yeah.
Somebody calling me for tea and all that. What? And this was mentioned by Lataji only
Really?
because
Okay, I didn't hear
yeah,
this one.
but because of the popularity, they were forced to sing it in live shows. And then, so he had a funny name for it, saying that okay, what is that horrible sound? Something like that. He used to ask her, and then she would immediately recognize that he's talking about this song only.
It was like a viral at that time, viral fever, that song.
Very much. Yeah, Sawan Kumar Tuck was the director. He was the lyricist also. And the music, I think, Usha Khanna. Yeah. So
What Kishore Kumar sir will think if he hears all the lyrics what now they are doing.
Oh my God.
You heard this song, Pushpa song? I don't know, you don't know Tamil or Telugu, but you have to hear a song. I mean, Shashiji, I wanted to hang myself. Mitraji knows about this song. I mean, this generation, and not to blame the generation. This is what they are feeding to them. I mean, it's just not even one person I can come to my terms like, okay, why they have written this song and all those things. So when people like Adi Burman, Kishore Kumar, even if they like remotely also hear this song, they will say, oh my god, what kind of a music I was writing and I was doing and what it has come to.
I remember this. There was this Masakali song of A.R. Rahman, right, which was remixed very recently. And A.R. Rahman sir himself felt so antagonized by.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was saying, please don't do this. He was still requesting only. But yeah, that is what I think Tanish Bakshi was the music director, and his statement was he's not allowing those songs to be forgotten. Come on, who will forget such songs?
Yeah, you don't have to do anything so that we have to forget that songs. They are original piece, and no one will forget that song. But
that's the thing. See, means I don't think A.R. Rahman is giving so much music in Bollywood these days.
No. He has. I think he has stopped a lot.
I think he's not that much comfortable singing with some directors and producers there. I think so.
Yeah. Means I think it all ties into Sonu Nigam. Sometime I think when Sushant died, he was saying, okay, many of the singers are not even paid actually. And Sonu Nigam, he's a classical trained singer, one of the best singers. I think. Yeah, he could have done so well even if he was singing in the 60s and all that. He's not getting opportunities. So imagine, if it was Lataji today, I don't know, maybe even she would have not got.
No, definitely. I mean, they are just simply what you say, killing all the talent, right? I mean, it's evidently visible to our naked eye, like what they are doing. I mean, like in every sector of movie, you take music, you take acting, you take backdrop dancing, you take anything, anywhere. They are just killing the pure talent, and they are just bringing up all the not on nepo, but yeah. Those कहते हैं रद्दी भर का भी talent नहीं है. Those people are coming, and down the line, you will get crap. You will get crap.
True. And most of the songs are remixes only. Whatever I hear, why original music is not there? That's a $1,000 billion question, I would say.
It is.
I don't know why.
I mean,
why we have lost so much. I think, see, we still have talent in this country. I don't see any dearth of maybe classical training or whatever training is happening. But these people simply don't get opportunities. It's only those who side with whoever is the cabal, and then they are the only ones who are allowed to bring up.
Shashiji, I mean, like that's what when I said before. We used to see kids singing competition.
Mm.
It's out of this world, or it's mind blowing. I don't know what you can say. A 10-year-old kid, Shashiji, a 10-year-old boy is singing, and you know Shankar Mahadevan, sir, right? I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
he comes and he's like he's bowing down to that kid, a 10-year-old kid, and Shankar Mahadevan, sir, is coming and bowing down. I mean, like you are like you are
Mm,
God's
mm.
child, you know, you are God's child.
Look
I
at
mean,
this.
those when you hear those kind of words from like legends, right? They are like mastros in their own field, singing field. They are like there are a few other people also in that show. I mean, like they have achieved some real big things,
Mm,
achievements in the music industry. When these
mm,
people they are praising a 10-year-old kid, you don't know what
mm.
in where are you sitting and what are you doing, and you're talking about talent. This is talent, and this is in our country full
Yes,
of
actually,
talents. We are full of talents. Yes, Shashiji.
see, music is supposed to bring you closer to God, actually. That is
Yeah,
the basic funda, actually. But how many times will we remember God if we listen to today's songs? I think
exactly, exactly.
yeah, yeah, we'll say, God, please pull us up. That's the only thing which
I,
we'll ask.
so true. So you feel ever? I mean, like,
Hmm.
what are you doing? Why? Why? Why?
I don't know. So that's the kind of feeling which we get. So in Lataji's song, you remember that song from Masoom, uh, uh,
Which one,
Tujhse
Shashiji?
Naraz Mein. Masoom is the movie name. R.D. Burman again, music director. तुझसे नाराज नहीं जिंदगी हैरान हूँ
तुझसे
मैं.
नाराज नहीं जिंदगी है. Yeah. That's Shaban Azmi, right?
Yeah, yeah, she's
Shaban
the
Azmi.
lead actor.
Yeah. Lead actress.
But that
Yeah.
movie, yeah, it's a remake actually, but yeah, still well directed and the story is so good. Very good performances by Nasiruddin Shah, Shaban Azmi, and
Shaban
this
Azmi.
guy
Yeah.
Jugal Hansraj, who's a child actor in that movie. But the music is ultimate, R.D. Burman. And Lata Mangeshkar ji has sung a couple of songs. One is a Lori, which, yeah, means I am reminded of my own mother during my childhood days, the way she has sung that song. And then she has also sung this song, which was again sung by another male singer called Amar Ghoshal. Tujhse Naraz Nahi. Oh my God. There are a lot of songs like Amar Prem is one more. Again, it's a remake from a Bengali movie, but the music is ultimate. Oh my God. I
I
remember
mean,
I
all
watched it
those.
in my teenage days, yeah, and I was literally crying through the movie.
My God.
That kind of impact because of the music and the sheer story and all. That was a brilliance actually. But today we cry for different reasons. But
We want to kill them. uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it,
Yeah, we cry because of the pain it causes to our ears and yeah, what all frustration we have to go through, you know. But yeah, that's the effect I think which he got for us. Uh, yeah, sheer dedication and all that.
pure. I mean,
We,
like talent, talent, pure talent.
hmm. I think we should ask who are the favorites. If we should ask our family if they can name some favorite songs of Lataji.
Songs of Lataji. Actually,
All, yeah.
yesterday we can just keep on. Actually, Yogi Ma just said that you can keep on a big list. It will never stop. I mean, like every songs what she has sung is like will be favorite of for one person or for everyone, you know. And her voice, just like again, I always I can compare Lataji to SPB only because SPB can sing for
Mhm.
mostly like when he sings for Rajnikant, you will feel like Rajnikant is singing. I mean, the
Yes.
voice he will change his voice according to Rajnikant, and the same way
Not
when he sings for Kamala Hassan, You will
Hmm.
feel like Kamal Hassan is singing. So he can change for any person. Such a
Hmm.
talented person, our SPB sir. And same Lataji also. At that time, she was singing for so many heroines, and everyone gelled with her voice so nicely.
Yeah, yeah. So Lataji, Kishore Kumar also. Kishore Kumar could sing for
Yeah,
almost the hero. So that's the kind of voice modulation these people used. But today, I don't know if the song Mr. Singer will even know for which movie or for which actor, because I think they have a song bank kind of a thing, and where hundreds of songs are all kept. And just because the situation is almost the same in almost every other movie, there'll be one disco song,
just pick
there'll
it
be
up and
pop
there you
song.
go.
That's the thing. And then, yeah, that is how things are being used. And nowadays, so means at least in earlier days, so much of patience was required because if a duet had to be recorded, I think so much of preparations had to be done. The male singer, the female singer, and then the 300-piece orchestra, the music directors, the coordinators, everybody's dates had to be coordinated, and then they all had to come and do the recording in this huge studio. And so that's the kind of preparations. Means, I think I remember Raj Kapoor used to have all of these mammoth music sessions. So I
Mm,
remember one recording of Ram Teri Ganga Meli when Lataji only came to that recording, and then yeah, I was seeing a small clip where she was actually singing, but yeah, she got disturbed in between, and then she had to sing a piece, not the piece, but the entire song again. So
yeah,
so much of patience needed. But these days, if a male singer comes and sings today, the female singer could come and sing after a week also, because they're only singing on over the tracks.
yeah.
That's
They're
it.
just singing their own tracks and they're gonna just post
Yeah, and
production.
then and then there's no actually no orchestra, nothing. It's all there in that I think synthesizer as they call it. And yeah, so lot many people who actually yeah, means had mastered all these musical instruments. Lot of them they lost their jobs thanks to this improvement in technology in whatever way. But I think degradation in music happened because of that.
Of the talent also, I would
Oh
say.
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
true. True.
yeah.
So that is why I think Lataji was fighting for such causes maybe in the past also. And yeah, so that is why she had so many, yeah, yes, yes, people who were
Tough.
like fans.
Yeah,
Tendulkar was a big fan, or rather, he's a big fan of Lataji. He used to call her Ai, which means mother.
mother.
Yeah, so and then she is here she calls Modi ji as a Narendra Bhai.
I
So
saw a
that's the
photo
kind of.
where A.R. Rahman and Lata Mangeshkar ji, and
Mhm.
Rahman was sitting on the floor with his two
Mm.
legs like that, and Lataji was sitting in the couch.
Oh,
I mean, it's few things makes a big impact. You think Rahman is such a big guy, such a big talent, but in front of Lataji, he became so small. Himself, that's his humility, and he was humble, but still, he became so small. He was on the floor, and Lataji was on the couch. So he was not. He didn't even thought that he should be sitting in the couch with her. That kind of
yeah, Miss, I'm still trying to comprehend this situation because, yeah, Miss, I truly believe Rahman is a genuine, humble guy. I don't see any kind
oh
of
my god, really,
see,
really, you are so true, Shashi. Mitraji, can
yeah,
you search that photo? I think
mm,
it was really nice photo. Yeah,
yeah. Miss, see, Masakali, when it happened, that remix thing, he's requesting, please don't do this. Just imagine, otherwise, there are people who will go to court, sue them for crores of
yeah, yeah.
rupees. But he's requesting them, please don't do this. I was like, what is this guy made of? Yeah? He belongs to maybe 17th or 18th century, not to this century.
Shashiji, I
Oh,
mean, again, it's not like
uh,
nothing to point at anything about the religion, but he converted to Muslim.
yeah, that I know. I think his
With
real name was Dilip Shankar, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, his teacher was, I think, Muslim, and I
Mhm.
think that's the story, something like that. And after his death, he converted to Islamic religion.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember his first break in Hindi was Roja.
Yeah, That was his first movie in Tamil, for which he got a national award. He was just 15 years old kid.
Is it? I thought he was a bit older than that.
No, he was just 15-year-old kid, for which 15 or something, very teenage boy. He was not even 20s.
16, yeah.
16,
15
yeah,
to 16,
he was
yeah.
teenage, 16 years old. I mean, even now when you hear Roja, the instrument, the music, it just tingles your soul, you know. And
Very much.
this, I mean, this guy, this kid, this person, again, talent.
Oh, yes. But I think, yeah, Miss Down South, Lataji has worked with quite a few. Ilayaraja is one more. I think in Sadma also, I think if I'm not wrong, she sang a song. Kamal Hassan and Sridevi.
Yeah.
And that movie songs was so good, actually. But Ilayaraja, Chinikam, I know Ilayaraja was a music director where Amitabh Bachchan and Sabbu had acted, but I don't really know if Lata Mangeshkar sang any songs there.
I really doubt. Mitraji, do you know if Lataji sang for Ilayaraja's music?
Valayosai. Adan enna sonnேன்.
Oh, that is Ilayaraja. Yeah. That's
And one
one
more
music.
also, RRO song also.
That's Sadma movie.
No.
That is a male, no? That is male, yeah, Yesudas. But yeah, Lataji. I know Sridevi had a song in that movie, but I'm trying to recollect if it was Lataji who sang for.
Which movie, Shashiji?
Sadma.
Sadma movie. Okay, I can just find out.
Sadma in Tamil, it's I forgot
Moonram
the name.
Pirai.
Moonram Pirai. Yeah, Moonram Pirai.
Okay. Is that a K. Balachandar movie again? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't think Sadma is K. Balachandar movie. One check.
I think Balachandar. And again, I mean, like the lyrics of some of the songs, Shashiji, it makes you.
Balu Mahendra. It's not.
Okay.
Balu Mahendra.
It makes your soul cry.
Oh, yes.
The lyrics.
If you have not heard Amar Prem, you'll go mad, actually.
Sorry.
Amar Prem. Yeah, that was Lataji's, I would say, pinnacle. This came in the 70s, early 70s, when Rajesh Khanna was a superstar. But that entire movie was carried by Sharmila Tagore. And the music is too good. Oh my God.
R.D. Burman, right, Shashiji?
R.D. Burman, yeah. He's the music director.
He was another legend, Shashiji, R.D. Burman.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God. Such a word.
I just love his songs. Oh my God. Yes. Of course, he married Ashaji later. But I think, and if you see, he was married earlier to a lady called Rita Patel. But yeah, they divorced. And then, but I think I think he made Lataji sing more for him rather than Ashaji. So that's it. Even for Sholay, R.D. Burman was the music director. Ashaji didn't have even one song in that movie.
In Sholay, right?
In Sholay, yeah. All Hema Malini songs were sung by
Lataji only.
So, but yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, though it was like such a violent movie, yeah, some of the songs were very good. You remember that Hema Malini dance in the climax? It was one of the. It was one of the I don't know. The plot was changing because of the entry of Amitabh at the end of that song and all that.
End of that song. Sholay is another movie which was hit in South, I would say.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah. Sholay is another movie which was, I mean, super duper hit even in South. People knew like Sholay complete movie. So there are a few movies you can count which were like really super duper hit in the same Hindi language in South.
And there were a lot of movies which were made in North also. Jitendra, actually, he appeared in quite Tofa and all that. So many of the directors from South only in all those movies. Yeah, K. Raghavendra Rao is one, and then T. Rama Rao is another, T. Prakash Rao is another, like that. there were a number of directors who also
I think they
produced.
all are Telugu directors, right, Mitraji? Raghavendra Rao and Prasad Rao, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
from Tollywood, yeah.
Yeah. But Kamal, he came in a few movies, right? So I think some of them were produced by studios in Tamil only,
Mm,
like Balu Mahendra, like what we just discussed.
yeah.
But yeah, I think it was maybe not well received or what, I don't know. There's a movie of Kamal where he falls in love with a mother and his mother falls in love with a daughter.
Which one,
Uh,
Shishiji? Sorry?
I think Kamal fell in love with either Srividya or I don't remember. Yeah. Kamal falls in love with Srividya, and
Hmm?
Srividya's daughter falls in love with Kamal's father. So it was a very strange relationship.
Oh, okay. I don't remember now.
Yeah. So yeah, that was one unique story, I would say. Because
Yeah.
they don't know whether he's the father or son. If they tell
Yeah,
that the two of them get married, what will be the relation between father and son and mother and daughter?
true.
Okay.
In such movies, I think Lataji's role was very limited in such one, but yeah, she really thrived in all the other bits. And I think I don't know if she was kind of having some kind of a interest in getting to know what is the story of this movie, and
Mm,
is it kind of giving any kind of message to the society or whatever. Because I don't think I've heard her sing in songs in movies where like it is just a senseless movie and all that. Which is why she actually stopped singing also in Hindi.
in Hindi.
After I think 2000s, I hardly heard any of her songs.
Yeah. Now that's what as she said. I mean, like even before I mentioned, she said like she nowadays the songs didn't had any life. They were just like put it in the movie. That's it. You know, like they were not telling any story or anything like that, like they used to do before. So
That shelf life is so less actually.
yeah,
10 years back, I don't know which song was released and all that.
so true, so true.
If I hear maybe 50, 60 years back, I know which song was there, which movie and all that. But
Even now, I mean, like if you're telling, so I mean the movie name, the music director, the playback singer, you know,
yes,
that's
yeah,
how the memories are, because they were so good, they were too good to be forgotten.
Yeah, I think this movie Mitra has replied Apurva Ragangal.
Aburva Ragangal, the
maybe,
dancer, Kamal is the
With
dancer.
Rajinikanth is also there in the movie, I believe.
maybe. No, in Tamil, I don't know, but that movie was remade in Hindi because I know
Okay.
Kamala Hassan and Rajkumar, the Hindi Rajkumar, yeah, they both played a son and father, and then they fall in love with Hema Malini and Hema Malini. Yeah, the way so that story was. Ultimately, in the climax, yeah, nothing is sorted out because yeah, they don't know how the relation will look like if they get up getting married.
KB sir.
So that's the whole. But yeah, that's. I think a lot of I think I've seen a few movies in Hindi which were like either remakes from down south. Sadma is one movie which I love a lot. Oh my god! The one typical movie. No, it's not a typical movie where heroine gets married and all that. And Kamal's acting in the end was, oh my god, too good in that railway platform.
Only few actors can really make you cry. I mean, like when I say really make you cry, just by his acting, like Kamal is one
Mm.
of them.
Yeah, somehow Mr. Rajnikant is very popular, I know, in Tamil Nadu. But yeah, maybe acting wise, he's not close to Kamal Hassan. Maybe he's popular
Raj-
because of his the way he
Style,
licks a
style.
cigarette and all
Yeah,
that.
Rajini sir is all about style. I mean,
Mm.
actually, that's what everyone thinks. But Rajini sir is style. I mean, not that much acting, but some of the movies where he portrayed just an acting, he
Mhm.
blew everyone out. Like, okay, I too can. I know also know what is acting, or I know what is acting. There are some movies, Hindi Golmaal,
Yeah.
Amol Palekar, that was remade in Tamil. In that
Oh,
time, that was with Rajini.
What
I
movie
mean,
in Tamil?
Tillamulle, old
Ah, okay.
Tillamulle. That's a Hindi Golmaal movie, Amol Palekar.
Which one is
Uh,
remake by Tamil or?
Tamil
Hindi.
is a remake. Tamil is a remake.
Okay.
Oh,
That
okay.
one came before, or at least I saw that one before. So I am thinking that is the original one.
Because Thillamulla is from Balachandar sir,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. I mean, even
Generally,
that is also
it will
80s.
be his original message. Probably we should
Okay.
check before telling. Yeah, I will check.
Yes, let's check it. But never mind. In that movie, he has really just it's just pure talent. No style, nothing. I mean, pure talent.
Oh,
Pure
okay.
talent. And there's another movie made on Raghavendra, Lord Raghavendra. So he's
Okay.
playing the Raghavendra role.
Oh, okay.
Amazing Shashiji. I mean, like spellbound, you will become by Rajini's acting.
Oh, is it?
So there are
Okay.
few movies like this. You can say Rajini has really shown that, hey guys, don't
Uh-huh.
judge me just by style. I'm more to that.
That's
Vijay is right. It's a remake from Hindi movie.
Golmaal,
Golmaal,
Golmaal.
1989, I think.
Yeah.
oh, okay. Okay. Hmm. Actually, I think not many people wanted to take the risk in Hindi, I guess. Because of, I don't know. I think they go more by popularity image of whatever and that. So that's the thing.
So, I mean, as you said, Rajini said, when you talk about acting and skill, Kamal beats Rajini in that one. No doubt about that. No doubt
Okay.
about that. It's
Yeah.
always that
Mhm.
in South we always had this a battle between two big stars. You won't see that in Hindi, but from the old age, like
Mm.
how far my memory goes, we had like MGR sir and Shivaji sir. MGR sir,
Oh, okay.
people died for MGR sir. Shivaji sir, talent means, I mean, again, Kamal will salute Shivaji sir. That much
Oh,
Shivaji is talented when it comes to the acting. Amazing,
oh,
amazing, amazing, amazing. I can just keep on talking about Shivaji, sir. And then the time came like Rajni and Kamal, where Rajni is full of style. People loved Rajni, and Kamal is full of like. Okay, people will feel sometimes. I think even our viewers will start. Okay, Vijay is just giving his point of view, because people will disagree. No, no, no. People are die-hard fans. I'm telling you, Shashiji, people are
mm.
die-hard fan. But I'm just again, it's just like this is Vijay's point of view. No one should get hurt because this is really sensitive issue. If I start talking,
Okay.
one
Mm.
side goes like fully into like they will do anything for Rajni sir, and same goes for the Kamal sir. And then came the another era where you have Vijay and Ajit. Now I don't know
Oh,
who should I say because I am Vijay's Mitra ji is Ajit, so I don't
I'm
know.
no
Who-
more fans
yeah,
for anyone. I just stopped watching. I'm no more, not Ajit or nothing, because Ajit is acting in Boni Kapoor's movie, so I just stopped following everyone. Just simply worshipping these people. No, they don't stand for their own colleagues, their own
yeah.
peer members. Then why should we have to, you know?
mm.
Yeah, I
I think
stopped watching.
I think that humanitarian angle is what we need to look at because some of the people they truly lead by example.
True,
But
true.
some are like they are on their own and they only want to do whatever they want to do just for the few selected friends or family and all that, and
Mhm.
then they. But so that's the aspect which you have to look at actually.
Exactly.
I
It
heard
has.
Rajnikant is a very generous person that way. But Kamal, I'm not trying to say that Kamal is a very bad guy or whatever, but yeah, he tends to be a bit reserved and he's not so forthcoming and all that is what I've heard.
But again, Shashi, yeah, I'm not saying this is right. This is what we are hearing, and we in
Mm.
what's the reality we really don't know, Shashi, because now we are in a position where we are questioning everything. Because again, these things we are hearing from media only.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, I
Yes.
mean, I had the same impression. I mean, like no
Mm.
doubt, like Rajni sir used to give so much of charity and all those things, and he's always helpful.
Mm.
But now I'm questioning everything. We are questioning everything. Is it
Okay.
really, or is it like just like PR media is doing this one? Again, if they're
Mm.
doing it, superb. They don't need any what you call any appreciation, right? You have
Mm.
you are wishing to do for needy people, and God
Mm.
has given you the ability to help needy people. Help,
Mm.
good.
Mm.
But if it is just a fake, then yeah,
True. I know. Means
right? Yeah.
I've heard lot many stories about means big stars. They will spend lavishly on their movies and all that. But when we get to hear to know of the stories of workers who have worked on their movies, maybe it could be a spot boy or anybody else.
True.
Some spot boy's grandchild who's saying that okay, this big so-called big star, he never paid my father for doing or whatever. So that kind of stories also come. So when they're spending lakhs and crores of rupees and all that, I don't know why they want to keep the at least the lower rank so much of red of it's all their payment and all that. So it really beats
Actually,
me.
last week we came to her. No, Mitraji also brought up that topic. It was Rajini's wife. They are having a hospital. I don't know under whose name
School,
they are.
Mhm.
school,
School,
school.
yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
school, and the
Okay,
teachers are not being paid.
why?
Not only the teachers, even the IMS, even the van drivers,
Okay.
nobody's been paid for, even in this Corona period, more than 1.5 years. I mean, they've been fighting for 5 years back. They've sued on, no, it's like they went to the
The
court,
school
these people.
management.
School, not the school management, the people who are working there.
Oh,
They were in strike, everything. And then after that, I just saw, I mean, last month I saw some news about the same school, and still the
Mhm.
people are fighting. They didn't get the payment during this Corona time also. They're very helpless.
That is too much actually. Education is something which I don't know. Means I don't think there'll be any dearth of children in that school, right? 5 years back then there was no corona also.
yeah,
What is the
exactly.
point? What is the point in not paying? I don't understand this.
Also, there is a person called Bailwan Ranganathan. He's actually reporter those days, an actor, come actor also. So he
Mm.
used to work with all big people, Kamala Hassan or Rajnikant from that time itself. So he's very
Mm.
close with these people. He knows a lot of secrets. Now he's revealing a lot of secrets now, about
Oh.
shocking secrets about Rajnikant. He said like once Rajnikant supposed to get marry Lata Rajnikant, that time they
Mhm.
plan to go for Tripadi, and it's very limited people. Not everyone can be invited. So he said like he called all the reporters in a room. Okay, he served liquor
Mhm.
for them, and then he said like nobody should come to the wedding. Okay, I will call if needed. Then these people said like if we come, what will you do? And then he said like I will shoot you. So this Bailon Raghunathan is very close, and he's like with Rajnikant. He said like you're supposed not to do that. Why did you speak? So please apologize the reporters. It is not good for your career. He was
Oh.
a bit rude, and then he used to take this. What is did you say like the idol pan paraka? It's not good for
Yeah,
health.
yeah, yeah. Panparang, yeah, I know.
He's very addicted to that. Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
then Balachandar, he only listened to Balachandar sir. So
Yeah.
Balachandar was like, he aggressively was advising, and then he left it. He used
Oh.
to fight in airports also, Bangalore airport. So many times he used to fight with people. Like he created some hangama also. But we didn't know all these things. Now he's
Oh.
talking. Also, one incident he was talking about Rajnikant is ah, those days we have dupes, no, for MGR, for all big stars. So they have
Oh,
not
God.
been, spoken that much. Once Rajnikant's dupe had and met with an accident, I mean, during the shoot, and some people wrote in the newspapers, and
Mm.
he didn't visited that person, I believe, in the hospital. So this
Oh.
Bailwan Ranganathan, he advised him, this is not good for your career. You have to go and visit something. He was advising, and then he met that guy
Mm.
in the hospital, and he paid some 10,000 something.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know.
And
Ah.
actually, what kind of stories we hear, I mean, like this is what I heard, and I always had
Mm.
a very good name. Oh, Rajnikant, he's like really
Yeah,
very
yeah.
humble, very helpful. The story
Mm.
what I heard was once in the shooting set, he came and he had. Normally they have their own room and it was their own bed or something like that. And another actor, a young actor or a newcomer,
Mm.
was sleeping in his bed or in his cot, whatever, I don't know. So instead
Oh.
of waking him up, he slept on the floor. And the guys came and say, "Oh my God, Rajni sir, you were sleeping on the floor. You could have waked." "Oh no, no, it's okay, it's okay. You were sleeping, so that's why I didn't want to wake you up." So these kind of stories we hear outside, like,
Oh, okay.
the contrast I'm trying to put. I don't know even if this is true. Also, I'm not saying this is wrong, or I don't
Yeah,
know now which one is true.
what the news I heard is like a close aid from
Yeah,
Rajnikant. He's
exactly.
speaking
So
in all YouTubes, he's not scared. He is speaking about everyone.
Oh, okay.
so most of
Very
like the
popular that guy is now.
the charity and everything what people are we are hearing. I don't know if the
See,
stars and they are really doing or not.
talking about a big personality, it's not that joke. He will also be slammed by a lot of fans, because
True.
Rajnikant is having so much of fan base and everybody. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the problem here. When we wanted to talk some truth about some people, these
Mm.
fans will come and
People
slam
cannot
them.
accept. People cannot
They're not
accept it.
trying to accept the reality. They don't know till now. See, even we started accepting about these Bollywoods after Sushant, right?
Yes, yes, very
Yes.
much,
So
very much.
otherwise, we are also being fooled.
True.
No, because yeah, means this negative kind of publicity, this we used to hear very far and few only before Sushant. But now, so it is like almost, that episode of Shah Rukh Khan, he went to Lataji's funeral and he
I saw. Yeah.
he was spitting and all that, right? So
Mm.
that's what was not taken kindly by any of means the SSR fans actually.
Mm.
So means what was being discussed was okay. Some of the means, fans, SSR fans, were from Muslim community also. They said, see, if somebody has to even do something like that, it has supposed to be their head has to be covered, and they should do it only to a Muslim and not to any other community, because
Ah.
then all the other communities, they are non-believers of Allah, so they
Mm.
are like kafirs, as they call it. So they should be punished. So this is something which is
Also,
yeah.
Sashi ji, we have to check all other. I mean, he would have went for some other funeral also. We should check how he's behaving there also.
Yeah, that was another point, Mr. Raji. Actually, last year, Dilip Kumar's funeral, nothing such
Huh?
thing happened.
Huh? Ah.
True.
It,
True.
it,
Exactly.
But Dilip Kumar ji is basically a Muslim, no?
he's a Muslim,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he
But
converted. I mean, he changed his name, not converted.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he was a Muslim till his end. Yeah,
Mm.
but nothing of that kind happened in his funeral. But in Lataji's funeral, this happened.
Mm. Yeah.
And even if we have to do it, with what was being said was, you have to bend and then at least they should blow the air, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
And the person who has passed away should be a Muslim, and that person should get the air also. So what Shah Rukh Khan did was, yeah, he was just standing and he was blowing air, which
He just
did
did something like this. That's it. I saw that one.
he removed the mask and then yeah, means what that person was saying was it was not even reaching his own shirt. Forget about Lataji.
Mm.
So well, that kind of a thing should not have been done. It was not appropriate. And then some
Exactly.
people said that see, he was not blowing air at all, because if you blow the air, your cheeks will all be puffed up and all that. But yeah, when we look at it, his cheeks were not puffed up at all. It was obvious that he was spitting only.
Yeah, exactly. And he's no need to do that for Lataji. I mean, you should have done this only for his community. No, probably when he go for the.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So some of them actually said, yeah, it should be done only to those who believe in Allah.
Yeah, those who believe in Allah. Exactly.
Yeah, then the conversation took another turn wherein they started questioning if Shah Rukh Khan even follows Islam very closely and all that. If he follows Islam, he would have never allowed his son to be involved in drugs and all that, or he himself should not have consumed alcohol. Because all of this
Exactly.
are forbidden in Islam.
And wife will be in one airport, caught in one airport with these
Yeah,
substances.
Berlin,
And
Berlin.
the whole family will be in Berlin airport, and he will be caught in some other
Yeah,
illegal activities. Focused
yeah,
on illegal activities.
yeah. He has friendship with Tony Ashai, and then
Yeah.
so these people are his friends.
I
He
really
has
doubt he follows anything, Shashiji. These people don't have
moral.
any inner soul or inner anything, so that they will follow. They just follow one thing, money. That's it.
Yeah, in fact, one of the ladies in 2020, only after SSR passed away, there was this lady called Shirlin Chopra, who said
Shalin
she had
Chopra.
Yeah, she had attended one of the KKR parties, and KKR is owned by Shah Rukh, right?
Yeah.
The
Correct,
KKR.
correct.
And she said in that party, when she went to the ladies' washroom, all of them were indulging
Were
in drugs.
smoking. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And that's
And
what the after parties of the matches. I mean, that's the place where they sell and buy
uh,
the D substance.
so, what Islamism is being followed there? So, he doesn't have control of this own place where all these parties are held about. So, all this is just hogwash, whatever they try to project.
No, no, that's what they don't follow anything, Shashiji. There is. I mean, we should never bring religion or anything when we are talking about these people. We are
If
really, I mean, like insulting the religion.
yeah, if they really follow, I mean, just think Gauri Khan will be in one party and showing all kind of photographs, what and all she's doing with the ladies, and she's allowing
Mm,
their kids to go for one party, and
mm,
in the
true.
yacht he will be engaged with Amitabh Bachchan's granddaughter.
Oh, yeah,
This
yeah,
is what
yeah,
they had
yeah.
been taught.
That I think that morality thing is totally gone, I would say. And even if I don't know, maybe they would have tried talking to them once or twice, and then they would just leave it at that. Because yeah, they would have seen their own parents doing all of this. If your mother is caught doing drugs and all that by authorities in Germany, and if father is also having, you remember Priyanka Chopra's affair with Shah Rukh Khan? This was, I think,
Yeah.
sometime when they were shooting for Dawn and all that. So all of
Mm.
that, yeah, was in the rumors or whatever. But I tend to believe that now because for these people, yeah, everything is acceptable. The
And
way
Karan
they
auntie
do.
has to come in between and separate them.
Oh God.
They're being paid by ISI, right,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
all these things. Yeah.
Actually, the story is like, yeah, it was going out of hands. So
Huh.
Gauri Bhabhi has to turn to Karan auntie asking for help. Karan auntie said, "Don't
And they
worry,
destroyed
yeah,
Priyanka
I
Chopra.
will make sure that Chopra Bhabhi will be
Will
thrown out
run
of
away
the
from the
industry."
industry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
God.
and that
And
way,
after
our
facing so much, also, that lady also, she's not standing for other women, simply she can sit and give a lot of poses.
Yeah, she won the Miss World and all that, but yeah, I don't know. I think she thinks that okay, the cabal is too huge or whatever, but she was smart enough to run away to Hollywood
yeah.
Yeah.
and then get
Hollywood
married
and
to.
married Nick Jonas happily with surrogate daughter or
Normally
son,
we
I don't
say
know.
Nick Jonas is a Bali ka bakra.
Oh my God, I know. 10 years old as a lady. Oh my God. Imagine he will still be young and yeah, his wife will be looking like a grandmother.
No, that's very common for them, getting divorced.
Right.
No, it'll be easy for him to get divorced after few years.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, this Arjun Kapoor and Naika Arora. Oh
Oh,
no.
don't say that. At least this is okay. I don't know where to consider that story.
Yeah. No,
All
it's almost the
karma, Boni Kapoor, what he is doing, he has done. See now in his
same.
own family.
Yeah, yeah, his daughter-in-law is almost his wife's age only. I don't know.
I,
Yeah,
it's
totally.
it's really actually I don't know how to say it's pity. It's like
Hmm.
Uh,
it's happening in our country, and
exactly. This fellow, Malaika Arora's son will call Arjun Kapoor as brother, that kind of, not that difference.
Yeah,
Oh
what was
God.
that movie? Apu Megangala. I think it's happening in Bollywood now.
Yeah, whatever you said, that happening. Too much,
So,
Shashiji. These people are like no values, no
truth is
ethics,
stranger
nothing.
than fiction. Yeah,
the
yeah.
problem is
I think
if
that.
they keep the sorry Shashi, yeah, yeah.
No, no, you tell me. The problem is you
No, no,
said
the
they keep.
problem is if these people, whatever they are following, all these things, if they keep only to their family, it's okay. Since they are
Hmm.
so big in our country, these families, whatever they are doing, everyone is thinking it's normal and we will also do it. If they are normalizing
Yeah.
all these things, And when it becomes slowly, the generation starts to think it's normal, then that will become the culture afterwards. That is the scary part.
Yeah. So this reminds me of Sanjay sir because I had read about this story about Atlantis actually, and yeah, Sanjay sir also was saying that in one of the your sessions only that yeah, even he knows about it, and he believes Atlantis to be Dwarka, which was submerged into the ocean because of rain in just one day.
Ashiji, you're breaking. Couldn't hear your voice.
Shashiji will
Okay,
say that we, yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, yeah. So it submerged into the ocean because of rain in just one day and one night because the heights of immorality was there in those days. There was no foreign karma and all that, because of which that Atlantis was supposed to be bigger than both Asia and Africa continents. So and then those days only a lot of technology and all that was there. But because of these kinds of things, so sometimes I wonder if Corona is something like that only, because it had brought everything to a standstill. If you remember in 2020.
Yes.
Did you see the first metaverse wedding?
Meta.
Because of this Corona, everything will be in metaverse.
Okay. This is a great research that you're talking about. I don't know.
Oh dear. Okay.
There was a news, Shashiji. Again, I don't
can
know.
share that, Shashiji.
Mitraji only shared that news with me. Same with this regarding the metaverse. Like safe metaverse and blah blah blah. A lady was gang RAPED in metaverse.
Oh.
Her virtual character. Even before she could react, or even before she could apprehend what is happening, it just happened.
What's going on?
Yeah, exactly. So nowhere is it's like safe, or I don't know what. When I heard it, I was like, I mean, people are
Oh God.
becoming so inhumane. I mean, human is not a word anymore for these people. We have to coin a new word.
No, what word means I don't.
Yeah,
Barbarism. What should be that word? I don't really know.
exactly.
Because it will look like an under meaning only. It won't actually depict the kind of evilness of that act.
So this is the news. The couple Dinesh SP and Jagan Nandini Ramaswamy. This is from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Held their wedding in Shivalingapuram, a small tribal village of Tamil Nadu. This meta wedding. Tamil Nadu couple holds India's first of its kind wedding reception in metaverse.
Okay.
I see people.
What is metaverse, by the way? I'm sorry, I'm asking this question pretty late, I guess. But what is that?
Actually, it's a recent innovation. You wear glass kind of things for the games kids used to wear. JJ, can you able to explain?
Virtual reality, Shashiji. You are having your own avatar, and you are entering
You
into
have
a
to create your
virtual
avatar.
world, and anyone can have that world. I will create my own world, and you will come into my world, and you will play the games what I do in my world. So nothing but just a virtual world where people have their virtual characters.
So you have to change your avatar, and then you will enter. It is going to happen even in. I heard even if professionally, if you want to get into a meeting, you can sit in your home, and you have to just go inside that particular new. It's like Matrix.
Yeah. I mean, exactly. Now you're having an online meeting, right? We three are now talking like this. Instead of this, I will create a world where we all will,
We
our
can sit together.
avatars will sit and talk, and
You
that
can
will
feel
be,
that. Yeah, we are very close.
yeah, and that will be streamed online. I mean, the people are doing it. People are like streaming online meetings, but in a metaverse or in a virtual world. So we have to wear this lenses where we can control our avatar, just like when we are playing games. So this Xbox lenses or Holo lenses, whatever lenses we will have, and then We have the sticks, and then we can control we can control our character in the virtual world.
Yeah, now I understand. Yeah, I understand this concept. Yeah. I think that the time dimension thing is what I had heard some time back, many years back, to be honest. So there, if I see maybe another person crossing the road or something, then it could well be that okay, that person might be crossing the road in some other time dimension, and I might be in my own time dimension. Which is why we see this world as an illusion. That is what
illusion.
I had just understood the basic.
That is like a parallel universe, right, Shashiji? Parallel universe you have.
Yes.
Now this
So
metaverse
just think,
name.
in a room, I will be sitting like this, and my son, my daughter, or like they will be sitting in each room and wearing this. We will be separated from the room itself. I mean, the house itself.
No, I got what you're saying, Mr. Raji. So virtual reality, thanks for the JJ. I got that concept. Yeah. Okay, so that is where this immoral act happened is what I understand.
So virtual, that's what, a virtual character.
Okay, shall we wind up? It's like 1 hour 40
minutes.
But actually, it was so nice, We touched so many topics today, and it's really interesting talking with both of you and with many comments from our viewers.
Yes. I think let's wind up. I think while talking with you, I don't get to see how much time you spent.
Actually, we also should go and have these meetings in metaverse. Why not? It's nothing wrong, I mean, like when we have to use the technology,
for the well-being, for the good for society. But
exactly.
I don't know, it's going in a wrong, because of the cabal. It's going in a wrong direction.
There are always people who will use a technology or a tool in a wrong way, but using it the right way is not wrong, right?
And we have no options, Vijayji. Okay. So yes.
Once I mean, like again, I mean, Shashi, this is like
we'll get into MK Ultra and all that if we get into that also. So let's not proceed with that topic now. Maybe
again we have to sit for another 1 hour.
For that we surely need Sanjat.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. No, Sanjat's topic, even it's very hard to translate in Tamil. No, when he's like in the session, we can translate. I mean, Vijay can translate. But it's very difficult, to sit just only for Tamil, because he can answer anything.
Yes. He's so deep. Yeah, research is very good.
So
actually.
Deep.
True.
Hope Vijayji will come like Sanjat sir one day.
Thank you, Shashiji. I mean, amazing session.
Yeah, and thanks to you too. So for letting me in. Anyway, I'll talk to you.
Our pleasure, Shashiji.
It's our pleasure. Yeah. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Jai Bharat, Shashiji. Thank you, Shashiji.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. மக்களே, நன்றி. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம லதாஜி பத்தி பேசுறதுக்கு அப்படியே நிறைய ஆக்சுவலா இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய பேர் வந்தாங்கன்னா இன்னும் நல்லா இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கா இருக்கும். ஏன்னா நிறைய பேருக்கு நிறைய இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் தெரியும். ஸோ நாளைக்கு ஒரு நல்ல டாபிக்ல திருப்பி மீட் பண்ணலாம். அதுவரை உங்களிடம் விடைபெறுவது உங்கள் மித்ரா அண்ட்
உங்கள் விஜய்.
தேங்க்யூ. லேட்டர் அப்பான் கன்ஃபர்மேஷன். தேங்க்யூ மித்ரா. தேங்க்யூ ஜானு. தேங்க்யூ நந்தினி சிஸ். தேங்க்யூ எவ்ரி ஒன். எல்லாருக்கும் தேங்க்ஸ். ஜானுமா, மகாதீப், டேக் கேர். உங்களுக்கு உடம்பு சரியில்லைன்னு சொன்னீங்க, தயவு செய்து உடம்பு பார்த்துக்கோங்க. யோகிமா, தேங்க்ஸ் அ லாட். சஞ்சத் சார், தேங்க்யூ. எல்லாருக்கும் தேங்க்ஸ் சொல்லிட்டேனா? ஓகே, சூப்பர். யாரையும் விடல இல்ல, யாரும் விட்டுருந்தா மன்னிச்சிருக்கா. 9A13. நன்றி. சீக்கிரம் நாளைக்கு சந்திப்போம். ஓகே, உங்களிடமிருந்து விடைபெறுவது ஜெய்ஹிந்த், ஜெய் சுஷாந்த்.
ஜெய்ஹிந்த், ஜெய் சுஷாந்த் மக்களே.